Hey, can you hear me? My OBS crashed. I checked to see if my cat was on my PC. I'm so sorry. I was on a roll. I don't even know where I stopped. Sorry about that. And usually I can jump right back in, but I don't know why it didn't let me this time, which all the sads. All the sads. Sorry about that. Sorry. I didn't even put a thumbnail because, you know, it took me like 25, 30 views, 30 minutes to figure out where my thumbnail was that I used. And now I can't remember where I found it. So I didn't even bother. Sorry about that, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm back. My mom messaging me. Let me just respond real quick. So I hope you guys saw the video and got to the point where I said, put in the comments, and then I said I was going to end it there. Because then I started just rambling, and then I saw you guys saying that I was gone, and it made me sad. So I'm hoping that you at least got to the end of the video part of it, and then we can go from there. I was reading the chat. So, sorry. My water. It absorbs faster when it's not when it's room temperature. Ugh. I was gonna say I could put the link in the old live, but I wasn't in the chat, so once it like shut down, I wouldn't have been able to post in the live chat and tell people to come here. So I'm so sorry, guys. I feel horrible. I usually do a little better, but it's been a long day, so I'm gonna blame it on that. I'm gonna blame it on the cold. I'm gonna blame it on that. I put take 2 with the frowny face. See, now I'm like worried, constantly worried. If you guys are here, you just feel free to spam chat. And I know Brad's Journey wasn't here, and I was trying to get, and I hope he heard. I did give him a shout out for the donation. That was absolutely not required in any way, shape, or form. And I certainly hope he knows I appreciate it. The purpose of all of this and the streaming and trying to at least, you know, get some content and do some videos and stuff is because I'm intending, hoping at some point to get monetized. I have hit the 1,000 finally. Yeah, you blew up. Thanks a lot, man. How dares you? No, I know what it was, guys. I know exactly what it was. It was my fault. It was my system. I've never had that problem before, but apparently it decided to be rude. I keep getting messages. Sorry. And I'm just trying to make sure it's nothing like super important about school, which one of them was. So, and one was my mom, which is always really important. But I hope you guys heard this, a little bit of the stuff afterwards, because I was talking about how it's pretty likely that, you know, I just had a brain fart. Hold on. I just heard them rapping in the back, and I was like, wait a minute. I forgot that there was actual words on any of these beats here. Nick A30. Yeah, so Nick A30 is a Fortnite streamer. I hope you guys got through the video. And if they don't realize and don't go back, it's fine. I know people got stuff to do. It's cool. I told you, I'm trying to milk it a little bit because I need the watch time. I desperately need the watch time. I think I don't even know where I'm at. I should look at my studio, you guys. Let's do this together. I'm not going to show you my whole studio because I got 10,391 views in the last 28 days. I'm pretty stoked about that, y'all. Let's do the last 365, which is what matters. I only have 1.4 thousand hours of watch time. And when I was doing all those interviews, I used to have like 6,000, but I was like 300 subscribers. So a lot of it, it's torn between like lots of shorts, which I haven't been posting as much lately because there was a lot going on. And some of it is like that AI video did pretty good. Okay. I'm like looking to see what it says my top content. And what's funny is that after like a week or two, I don't even notice anymore what is my top content is because I don't go backwards. I just look at what's right on the front because I just can't stress over it because I will stress. I will stress out so bad. Okay. It looks like I'm good. Long form, yeah, that's the thing though, is that getting 40 views on a long form video where I take someone else's time and then I take 6 hours to edit it, to me is not worth it. It's not worth my time. I don't have tons and tons of time. You might be surprised. I don't really have all that much time. I do multitasking quite often where I'm doing this and that, or I'm on my phone moderating to help somebody out, or I'm editing while I'm waiting for my work system to unfreeze for a second. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. But I have tons. I have over 150 interviews on my channel with content creators, artists, authors. People do, you know, I have people who design studios for really super famous people, and I have people that do special effects for music videos and TV shows and commercials and all kinds of stuff. I have all kinds of interviews all over my channel. Billy Wilkins, if you guys have ever heard of him, he's on tour with Dragonheart with the, you know, Through the Fire and Flames. He's on the stage doing that, goes on tour with them. It's millions of views. I met him when he was way smaller and he jumped on with me. So, you know, there's a lot of really cool content, and it's over the last 3 years. But this wasn't my setup. It didn't look like this. So I've talked about circling back with some of them, but like I haven't decided. You know, I'm still just like anything I feel like doing, I'm kind of cool with. What's up, Austin? By the way, welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. So either way, I'll be able to pull that video and repost it. That was the point. Is to just address the entitlement, and actually, neither here nor there, we actually kind of ask for it in this space with reaction communities, because we say it's like, okay, well, here's a parallel. So let's say that you're in an arcade and you put your coins in the machine, then you can play that machine, right? So it's transactional. But then if you throw your coins like and you put them on the table and you're like, okay, well, right? It's not a direct transaction, so it's just you're leaving them there for the server or for whoever's there or for someone else to use. So I guess that's kind of a really good parallel. It's a donation versus a transaction, and people just don't differentiate it. What's up, Mike Ash? And the thing is that people get super entitled, whether they're young or old, and people have come to this understanding in their own brain that they deserve something, that they're owed something. Just because they're in the chat, somebody has to do this, that, or the other, which is just, it's unfortunately not the case. I see plenty of people who are nasty, nasty people, rude, mean, hateful. They ignore everybody and they talk crap a lot. And fans love them and they love being in the chat. Are those fans going to be mad? Like, you didn't acknowledge me. No, because they know better. Why do they know better? Because the streamer trained them to understand how things work. The problem is when people are being nice, too nice. That's why I don't ask for anything. I don't want anything. I'm good. What I want to do is hit my watch time hours. But yeah, that was one of the two that I had pulled aside. I actually recorded it on my phone. Like I did a little mini recording and then I'm like, why am I doing all this? And then I'm gonna pull this one up. I'm gonna get this one ready. So that was Nuxanor. I love Nuxanor. He's basically, how do I put this? He's basically, he doesn't care who you are. He doesn't care if you're on the right or the left, if you're a liberal or conservative. He doesn't care if you're famous or not famous. He doesn't care. None of that matters. He's there for people just doing all the crazy stuff and to just bask in the chaos. And I love it because I'm not naive enough to think that every single person that I support or am friends with, I don't agree with everything everyone says or does. It'd be a weird world, right? And I'm not a super fan, and I don't gluck 5,000 over anybody. I just don't do it. I consider my friends my peers, and I might respect them and appreciate them, but I sure as hell don't worship them. So I'm here for all the chaos too. And I love it when it's chaos about somebody that I actually like, because I need other perspectives to kind of get me out of my echo chamber. I'm here for that. As long as it's sincere and makes sense. That's all. A tip for entertaining. Thank you. Exactly. You leave a tip for somebody entertaining you. I say it all the time when I'm like, I really want somebody to do like my request, but I would rather just keep it as support. You know what I mean? You get me some other time. It's cool. We're good. It's cool. It's not the big deal. Who am I talking about? I can't post in the chat right now. That snuck up on me. I don't usually cough right into the microphone. I'm talking about Nuxanor. If you look up Nuxanor, Nuxanor, I will put the video link of the one I just watched in the description of the live, and I'll put it in when I repost that part of the video. I'll put it in there too. I like his content. He's a VTuber. You can love him or hate him. It's all good. You've been making jams? Good. I'm glad you're getting back into that, Austin. I really am. Yes, I get that some donors want to feel like they're part of a community. But see, here's the problem. The streamer's job is to entertain everybody. They have to juggle everybody's expectations. Their job is to be entertaining. And the chat's job is to, I don't know, I don't want to say job. They can feel free to pipe up whatever they want to say. They can feel free to interact amongst each other and have a conversation about what's being talked about. And if there's something that stands out, the streamer can look and go, oh, I'm going to call that out. I understand that some people read out every single comment. I can't do that. And here's why. I'm small enough, I can. But I have advised my friends to not do that so many times that why would I do the same thing I tell everyone? Like, you don't have to read so-and-so. Brad's Journey. Hello, Brad. Hello again. Thank you for being back. Austin, been making jams. Had to step away and saw the notification. Well, thank you. I'm so glad a notification went out. That's amazing. I could, right? I could, but I'm not going to. I'm not that bitch. It's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna put it in Discord right now, Mike. It'll be in the description when I post the video. It's his name. It says Nuxanor. It's literally how it sounds. He's a VTuber. You see a cartoon dude talking about chaos. That's him. Let me try and cue up this video. This one is Asmongold. Now, ironically, watching that video that I was watching before, that chick, that entitled chick, was a part of a group, I guess, based out of Austin. The OKC or something, I think it's called. I don't remember. Asmongold is a co-founder. I like his content because he kind of gives no fucks. He's just like, and when he speaks, you can hear, you might not agree with what he's saying, but you can hear he's coming from a place of intelligence and common sense, and he's for good, bad, or indifferent. I would listen to that any day of the week over someone who spent 45 minutes researching something before coming up with 2 sentences and they still sound like a dumbass. Okay? So someone can think on the fly. On his streams, he goes over all the stuff that pops up, all of these videos, all of these current events or whatever the case may be. And he reacts to them and he gives his commentary, which I truly appreciate. And sometimes he gives me insight. Sometimes it's something I already knew. I do enjoy his content. Yeah, that would be him, Mike. So let me see if this is in the right spot. Hold on. Hold on 2 seconds. Okay. I remember what this one was about, what I was going to talk about. Okay. You guys ready for the next one? Everybody good? Anybody need a second? I actually think I might go refill my water so I don't like cough to a cough on that thing. Ah, that chick just really screwed up, didn't she? She went viral for something just nasty, known as the nasty girl. And then she turns around and then she does all these things trying to capitalize on it, makes some really bad choices, and now has been just gone. Gone. All right, 2 seconds. I'm going to go fill up my water really fast. Actually, what I'm going to do, but I'm not doing it on the stream, I'm going to chug the rest of this and then I'm going to go put some ice in it. Be right back. And I'm going to turn the heat down. My God, it's hot in here. 2 seconds. I promise I'll be right back. I'm just gonna you can look at my jellyfish. Wait. You can watch my jellyfish and listen to music. How's that? Is that a good hold screen? See my jellyfish? Yeah, crypto rug pulls are dumb. Dumb. Dum-dums. If you can get away with it, but you know, is it worth it? I don't think so. Anyway, I'll be right back. Hold on. I should have turned the music up. I'm sorry. It's my bad. My bad. I put water on my hair because I'm staticky because I'm dry. Because it's hot. So my hair's been sticking to you guys. That's why I keep messing with my hair because it keeps sticking to the side of my face. And that's just... I don't like that. Now I look like I'm just like dying of heat stroke over here. I'm not. I'm good. We good? Pretty good? Okay. This one is going to, I'm going to give a disclaimer now. There's going to be stuff on screen that is going to be Sir. Wait. Sorry, like... Here, do you want to eat your treats in the background? You can do that. It's all that. Oh, did you just almost fall? There. Anyway, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm back. All right. So I'm hoping that this one will work better than the last one because that wasn't cool. So what I was going to say was on the screen, you're going to see something that is sexual in nature. It's edited, like censored. So it's not, you're going to see anything crazy. But this is not a PG channel. So you're not going to see anything crazy. You're going to see like, you're not going to see all that. It's just thumbnails and they're talking about a subject. So this subject is actually VTuber clickbait. And I'll explain it in a minute. Okay. All right. You guys ready? I don't know how much the delay is, so you might not be ready and I'll never know. I'll be super awesome. Super awesome. And I'll wait. Cat bell? I don't know what that means. I don't know what a cat bell is. I don't know what that means. Okay. All right, let's get to the other screen. Oh, that wasn't it. All right, let's pause that. I don't think I should be up here. I think I'm going to be down here. Let's pull. Did I not have the Chrome window? Oh. He doesn't have a bell. Dude, get down. Hey, get down. Get down. He's going to take his time and stick his butt in the air as he does. I swear. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay, so you guys see what I'm saying? Do you see how there's sexual content? Okay. Making sure. Okay. Let's see if I crash my stream again. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Let's see how many times we can crash the stream tonight. So this time, this person that I'm going to be looking into, I was going to, but my cat won't stop. Tech Riffs, thank you for being here. Doing pretty good. Hanging in there. My cat is... Dude, no. Like... And he's staticky, because I told you it's dry in here, and I'm getting snapped. I'm getting snapped by static. When I grab him, it's like... Anyway. Okay, see, that one started and stopped really easy, so... I don't know what the last one was all about. I just crashed the whole stream. That was fun. So now I'm going to do the video. I'm going to record it. Dude, I swear I'm going to have to shut the door. Get down. Get out. I'm sorry. I love you. I do. I love you. Get down. Get down. My God. It would be okay if he wasn't pushing into the microphone and then like touching me and shocking me with his staticky fur. It would be different. Because I'm like, I have electric equipment. I really don't want to like be electrocuted by my cat. Right? No! Get out. He's trying to get on my PC. Hold on. Out. No. Out, out, out. Where'd you go? Out. Out. Get. Go, go, go. Go. No. Mm-mm. Last time he did that, he shut down my computer while I was live. He jumps up on my PC and he hits the power button and it shuts everything down and I'm screwed. So we're not doing that today. No, sir. Now I have to get all... There. Much better. Okay. Want to try this again, you think? You guys ready? I'm ready. Let's go. And thank you guys all for being here. I truly appreciate it. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. You guys could be anywhere. I know everybody says this, but we all do mean it. Everybody that I know that says it means it too. You could be doing anything else in the entire world. You could be cleaning your bathroom or doing laundry or something. Mind you, those are two things I really need to do. I mean, seriously, you are here with me, and you could be cleaning, you could be cooking food, you could be watching TV, you could be anything, but you're here. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, this video that I'm about to pull up is actually Asmongold. And if you guys don't know who Asmongold is, he is a huge, huge, huge streamer. He posts his videos on YouTube. They do amazingly well. Like I said, he is very intelligent as far as I'm concerned. He seems to put a lot of thought into the things that he says, but he comes up with them on the fly. So I like people that are quick thinkers and can apply logic and common sense to what they say. And if there is something that they get wrong, they walk it back and they say, look, I said this wrong. And I've seen him do that before. So that makes me respect him more. And he also, in the morning when I get up, between Asmongold and Nook Snore, that's basically what I watch while I, do stuff, like do dishes in the morning or something before I go to work. So it just gives me something, kind of gives me up to date on some of the stuff that's going on. So, disclaimer, this is going to have sexual imaging words, and I'm not talking about like actual, right? I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is just, it's the basis of the video. The video is called VTuber Clickbait Situation. And the topic will become apparent in just a second. So, okay. So, if you can tell, this is obviously, and you can just make some assumptions just from this, what's going on right here. You can see, there's Asmongold, by the way. Hello. Way, way bigger streamer than me. You have never heard of him? Well, you're in for a treat. So anyway, I think her name is Numi. I mean, that's what it says, Numi, on every single thumbnail. So the gist of this video, and that's not what we're talking about in this particular piece of the video, and I will link the video down below so that you guys can go check it out. If you're interested, go check out his channel. Like I said, I actually enjoy talking or listening to people who make sense, and even if they have a different opinion than mine, doesn't bother me at all. I actually prefer that. I'd like to be knocked out of my echo chamber once in a while. It gets really comfy in here, like shake it up like a snow globe. Anyway, I do agree with a lot that he says. So this is Asmongold. There's Numi. It's the gist of the video is that Clips channels, if you guys don't know what Clips channels are basically, they're streamers, especially like on Twitch and stuff, and then you get people who clip up their content. They make an entire channel that's like clips of the person, and it helps drive traffic to their content, to their streams, okay? Which is helpful for them and matters. And generally they like that until this happens. And what this is a thumbnail and a description that has nothing to do with anything that's in the content, okay? Nothing to do with anything. It's just taking her image, taking this type of a title and that type of a title up at the top in the red, and then the content of it has the captions are wrong. It's completely out of context. It's just all the things. And a lot of people make like 30 channels because they know they're going to keep getting shut down. She's addressing it. That's what the video is. He's reacting to her addressing it. And I am, I guess, technically reacting to him, reacting to her addressing it. But what he says is something I would like to touch on. So let's watch. I think I queued it up right. Let me pull up 5 seconds back just in case. Okay. She's basically saying that, of course, there are people that are interested. They're her fans and this, that, and she loves her fans and this, that, and the other. However, there's people that really want to know about her personal life or lack thereof. And they feel like they're entitled to the information about her personally. Okay? That's what they're basically talking about. No, I'm going to edit that part out. Let me try that again. Thank you for letting me know. I had no idea. Okay, so let me try this again with audio. With audio, you guys. Telling you. I'm telling you. Hold on. While I'm doing that, let me do this real quick. I can edit this out later. I want to make sure. Okay, that's fine. Sorry, my bad. Oh, did my camera freeze? Okay, there. Cat, edit this out. Or don't and look like an idiot. Either way. So, let's try this again. Asmongold. Supreme Numi. That's not her channel, by the way. Her channel is huge. Anyway. Here we go.
This is one of the channels that
Look at the picture. She's on a fucking leash.
always making fun of because the titles were so stupid and misleading and just completely untrue. Then we saw this one. And then we saw this one. And then we saw this one. This account was brought to my mod's attention.
I need a boyfriend. I want to fuck. I like hards. Dude, who's right?
And as you can see, the content is very obviously uploaded with the intent to mislead viewers. I understand that a lot of people have a deep interest in a streamer's personal life for some reason, even though
Okay, here we go. This is what I wanted to talk about.
Despite that, people still want to know more about the sexual stuff or my actual personal relationship.
Well, of course they do. I mean, you like, the thing is that this is, well, we gotta get down. Let's just come to Jesus here about this. All right. People design VTuber avatars to be attractive to men. That's what it is. And there's a reason why this character has huge tits and why she's attractive, why she's wearing a collar. And yeah, of course, obviously, this might be the girl's aesthetic decision as well. But it sure seems like those aesthetic decisions sure seem to be more popular, right? And so you have a situation where you have people that are, you're selling to a degree a sexual experience in the way that you present this character. And I think this is unique to VTubing in one way.
Okay, I'm going to pause it here right now. I'm going to pause it because and I'm going to give a little bit of context. So he's going to get a little bit further into it. And the bottom line is that he's absolutely correct. I know people that have YouTuber characters and they use VTuber avatars. And they're like, every time they move, they're bouncing. They're bouncing all over the screen. It's like somebody's dribbling a basketball. It's like they're huge and they're here. And it's like, as a female, I'm like, I'm not like, but what he's saying is true because these characters are specifically designed now. And what he's specifically saying is that this might be her aesthetic choice in real life. This might be just like who she sees herself as versus blatantly designing the character in order to appeal to a specific audience, which I don't know her from anyone, but 98.9% of the time, you know that ain't true. You know that she didn't need the big boobs. That's not necessary, right? That's not necessary. It is because people click on avatars that have innocent faces, cute hair, cute accessories, big boobs. That's what happens. It's a thirst trap. That's what it's for. Okay? We all know this. This is not something new. This is not something that's anybody's going to go, oh, really? We all know this. But guess what, y'all? Creators know this too. How many times have I said everything is curated? How many times have I said that? The way that my background is set up is curated. The fact that I'm wearing black and not like puke green is curated. The fact that wearing black makes me stand out more from the background, but it also makes me feel better because honestly, I just don't feel like dealing with a color that's going to wash me out. I don't like to think about all that. So I just put black on and I'm done. You know what I mean? Do you think that I don't notice that my cleavage is showing? Of course I notice. But on the flip side, I'm really hot. Otherwise, I would have pulled it up. Do you think that we don't know? We know. Okay. So what he's saying is that this is specifically designed to attract men. Okay. And he'll talk about it a little bit more. And if you can tell, he's sincerely, I love the way he speaks because he's this is off the top of his head. He doesn't have a script on here. When you see it, I don't think you'll see it in this part of the video, but he'll like show, and he has like 800 tabs open on his internet because he just jumps from story to story as he streams, and then they go and they cut him up and they post them. Okay. Anyway, let's continue. Hey, Lee, what's going on, honey? Appreciate you being here. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's keep going. Let me run it back.
Way that you present this character, and I think this is unique to VTubing in one way, is that when you're a female and you're a real, I know you guys might not believe this, but they do exist. If you're a real life female, you don't really have as much control over your body appearance as you do if you create a VTuber. You could make yourself a demon. You could make yourself have huge tits or no tits, right? You could make your character look however you want. But the reason why people create characters that look this way is because they are the most appealing and they attract male viewers. And that is probably the majority of people that watch content like this is male viewers. I would assume it's probably over 90% male viewers.
Now, I will tell you right now that I would trust his opinion because he actually spends a lot of time with content. That's what he does day in, day out. So in these spaces, he knows a lot of these people personally. He's had conversations and interactions with them. When it comes to someone that has an idea of what's really going on, I trust it. That's the reason I like watching him. Common sense, intelligence, thinks on the fly, doesn't always agree with me, walks back when he screws something up. And he seems to be kind. Now, it is what it is. That's how I perceive him until my view changes. So, anyway.
So, what ends up happening is that when you create content that's made to attract men through a sexual desire, you will have those people go too far. Now, it doesn't justify that behavior, and it's still bad to do. But you have to look at why this is happening. You can't have those people to attract men through a sexual desire. You will have those people go too far. Now, it doesn't justify that behavior, and it's still bad to do. But you have to look at why this is happening. You can't go and say, I don't know why this is happening.
Okay, so what I'm taking away from this, and this is why I wanted to bring this up, is because it is not taking away from the fact that just because somebody does it and just because you wearing Daisy Dukes and a bikini top and walking down the street, you know that you're going to get looks. You know you're going to get the side eye from the females. You know that you're going to get the cat calls from the guys. You know, and you know this. And as much as we all say that we want to look good because it makes me feel good. No, you want to look good because you want other people to see you looking good. Don't play, don't lie, don't bullshit me. But here's the thing. That doesn't justify somebody taking it too far. Now, when you are a streamer, content creator, and you specifically designed your avatar to attract the male gaze, you know this is coming. You know people are going to go too far because, hello, internet. Meet people who really don't need to be on a keyboard, okay? That does not justify their behavior and how far they take it. It is saying that this is legitimately putting yourself out there for attention, knowing full and well you will get the attention and hoping it doesn't go too far, in my opinion, okay? In my opinion, you hope it doesn't go too far. But if you can make someone like, hey, you know, if you can make someone like, man, they're pretty, they're pretty cute. Oh, they've got nice tits. They're going to come back and they're going to click. As a content creator, everything's curated. You know this. You should know this. And it is what it is, okay?
It's obvious why this is happening. It's obvious. And I'm not one of these, blaming the girls for it or, you shouldn't wear that. I'm not this kind of a guy. I think girls should be able to wear and do whatever they want. But let's not be intellectually dishonest here. There's a reason why you create the character to look this way and why you do this. Now, these people are over the line. They're creepy and weird. 100%.
Okay. So that's basically what I wanted you guys to see. From a male who is a streamer, who deals with so many things, okay? So many things. it is wild that there's, I mean, the whole point of that video, and I will put it in the description down below. I'll put a link to it. Check out his content. It seems like an intellectually intelligent person. Intellectually intelligent. That was super smart for me to say. No, but he just seems like he has a decent and non-ignorant take. A sincere take. And he has no problem going back at other people who have a problem with what he's saying. He'll stand on what he says, and he will explain to you. He can, and I just really like that. So anyway, my point is that number one, it is not okay for people to go and like, and he talks about it in a different part of the video. Please go watch the video. It's actually it's kind of good. I'm not saying it's kind of good. I'm saying, I don't know if you're into that, but if you are, just the information, he talks about how it's all about consent. It's like, I want the attention, but I want to consent to what you do with it. So like, you can look at me. That's what my avatar is for. I'm on the screen. The difference is when you take my content and you twist it and act like I'm doing something I'm not. You put nasty words and innuendos and clickbaity titles, trying to make me look like I'm just like some, for lack of a better way to put it, sexual deviant. And then you post it, and then people click on it, and then they go in my chat and they think that's who I am, and they have an expectation, or they don't like it, whatever the case may be. It's not yours to do that with. You don't get to violate my personality, for lack of a better way to put it, my content in that way. And I understand that. Is it being designed with a specific intention of catching male attention? Yes. I don't think most of us females give two shits if your boobs are bouncing around like basketballs, like two raccoons fighting in your shirt. Like, we don't care. I can just look down. I don't need to see yours. Anyway, point is, I just really liked his take on this. I thought it was an interesting perspective to bring up. Like I said, everything is curated. And I just saw the word in my chat, which is, I was looking for the word earlier when I tripped over my own words. That is the perfect exact word I was looking for, parasocial. Parasocial relationships are scary for anyone that is on the receiving end of that. It's scary because, like, at what point is too far too far? And I'm not blaming anyone. Like, for me, for example, if I say something out of pocket and someone's mad, okay, I'll own it. But if someone were to take my words and then, like, if I was like, you know what, I think that's just ridiculous. Why would they even want to look like that? And they take that clip of what I just said and they put it next to a picture of, for example, Nova, and then they post it and tag her. Do you see what I'm saying? That's fucked up. That's wrong. That's the difference. That's without my consent. That's out of context. Context is everything. Is it the meta now to make these kind of VTuber characters? Yes, of course it is. Do people click on them at the rate that is mind-blowing? Yes. Like, I literally didn't know there were that many people online at one time. I feel like a tiny speck in an ignorant space. I had no idea. I see people having like 30,000 people watching them, and all they're doing is going, and they're a cartoon. What? I digress. I'm curious what you guys think about this. Do you think that it is, these clip channels should be able to do stuff like this? Do you think that it makes sense that there is a huge line in the sand when it comes to what is acceptable and what is not? You guys go check out Asmongold. Check out this video. I mean, this stuff is a problem for a lot of people. We've had people that we know have their content taken, twisted, and used without context in order to try and make people mad at them. I hope nobody does that to me. It make me sad, and then I'll get really bitchy. So I don't want to be in that headspace. Okay, I kind of do, but like, and that would mean that I was cool enough to do that too, but I'm not, so I don't have to worry about it. Anyway, tell me what you think. Go watch the video. Let's see if I crash the stream this time. Are you guys ready? Ha! I didn't crash the stream. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I didn't ruin everything. What's up, Sherry? I was trying to be somewhat professional and like stay on topic while I was recording that. You can leave your caps on, Lee. It's cool. It's all good. I'm just kidding. Don't shout at me. I'm gonna cry. Okay, Mike, I'm seeing your comment. Who cares? If you're into that type of thing, go for it. If not, don't watch it. I mean, I feel like that about everything, though. If you don't like what's going on, then go somewhere else. I mean, I get that. But that's not the point. In this specific context, she made the character specifically for attracting clicks and views. Specifically knowing that men are going to click on it. She has a young voice. She has the body. She has the boobs. She has the avatar. She makes sexual innuendos. She drinks on stream. She does all the things correct, which is why she's super, super popular. Okay? She's doing the right thing for what she wants. What she doesn't like is that they're clipping her content and taking it out of context and reposting it to try to make a quick buck. While sexualizing her. Like, she's like, I make sexual jokes. I joke around and stuff. She's like, but not like that. Like, that's the difference, I feel. And the whole point of what Asmongold was saying was, it's about consent. Which, I don't think I played that part, but that's okay. People can go watch the video. Go watch the video. I'm not watching a 45-minute video. 5 channels is a lot. Yeah. It's ridiculous. If you go on, I could literally go log on to Twitch. I could go pull up Twitch right now and go through the top streamers. And you would literally have like people with thousands, if not tens of thousands of viewers who are doing absolutely nothing intelligent or important. Now, I'm not saying that what I'm doing is intelligent and important. Y'all are sitting here watching me. But tens of thousands of people watching a cartoon giggle? Okay, you know, do you? But what does that say about our society? That it doesn't take anything intellectual, a good story, a good book, a good piece of content, a good movie, a good conversation, a good meal to stimulate and entice us anymore. Cartoon boobs. It's not even real. They're like cartoons. Okay, so that's, I don't know. I have nothing against cartoons. I'm just saying. Just saying. I don't know. I just thought it was super interesting. And so I could have probably done that video with a lot more context, with a little bit before and after, and like cut up pieces of it. But that's not me. I think you should check out Asmongold. He's actually pretty cool. And here, hold on. So I'm gonna go to his channel. I'm gonna show you why You're still autoplayed. Okay, so I'm not subscribed to him, ironically, but I click on his content. So there you go, guys. You don't have to be subscribed to somebody for them to consistently show up in your feed and give you suggestions. So everybody that's like, if you're not subscribed, then you won't get the suggestions. That's not true. It depends on how much. You know why I get suggestions for him is because I click on the content when I see it and I watch it consistently and I watch a long piece of it. So like if he has a 40-minute video, I'm probably going to watch at least 20 minutes of it. And YouTube goes, she likes that content. Likes don't matter as much anymore, it seems. It used to be that everybody would like everything because now everybody's paranoid that they're going to screw up their algorithm, so they don't want to click the like button and like, because they don't know if they like it yet or not. And then they get recommended again, so they just stopped the habit. Does that make sense? Maybe it does. So anyway, he's got 3.31 million subscribers and 3.27 billion views. Wild. I don't know what that is. His videos get hundreds of thousands of views each. Here's 239, 265, 396. Oh, these are just videos. Where's his? Where's his stuff? I don't want that stuff. Here. So he's talking about DEI. He's talking about an Xbox show, a game, the inauguration party. There's the one that I was just talking about. There's something, I saw a game. I don't know what that is. they hate me, and then they really hate me. This one has 1 million views from a day ago. No. We're back with Trump. There's Trump stuff, the message to Americans, his announcement. Obviously, Trump is content for everybody. If you do anything in the political space, DMs, games, you can see it's just all kinds of stuff. 1.2, 958,000, 446,000, 605,000. He's doing this right. He knows what he's doing. So when you have somebody that is this big of a content creator and they're doing it with commentary, watching content, and they keep their pulse on YouTube and what's going on in Twitch, and they're always on top of things. His clips, I've heard his clips are like super on point. Like if something's going on, if Asmongold hasn't talked about it, then it doesn't matter. I've heard Nuxanor say that actually. He's doing it right, and he knows what he's talking about. And the fact that he actually has a damn brain just makes it tickles me. That's why I watch it. I don't even know. Oh, this is about. I didn't watch this one. I think I accidentally let that play one day. You can tell I don't watch a lot of them. I started watching this one and I stopped because I just didn't care. Honey, I did watch the one about Honey. He reacted to this video, which was a really good video. If you guys don't know about Honey, check out this one about Honey. Anyway, he posts. So he streams and then he cuts it up and he throws it on his channel. Anyway, that's Asmongold. I just wanted you to see. I'm all about if somebody does something that I like and that I appreciate and that I enjoy and that I want to see and that I want to watch, I'm gonna tell y'all, because I'm not holding that back, because maybe you'll like it too. I had other ones that I had posted in here. Did you guys see the one that I did I make a whole video on it? No. What did I do that one with? TikTok. I made a TikTok video. I did, didn't I? Wow. My brain is not braining. Some 911 call centers in the United States have reportedly been receiving non-emergency calls from teens and children expressing their love for TikTok following its shutdown. That was gold, y'all. That was gold. Wallflower actually found me. Do you guys remember the video about the Wi-Fi and the dreams and stuff? She found me the original video about that. So if anybody's interested in that, I can do that another time. I'm not going to do that today. There's all the voicemail. So I want you guys to see this real quick. I'm going to put it on the screen. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let me do this. Okay, let me do... Okay. Okay, so I just want you to see. Look at that, 1.01K. I have 1,010 people. I'm so excited. It just said 1K earlier today. So here's the thing. This right here, I don't know if you guys knew this from the AI video about my daughter. I got some flack for that, but whatever. So right here, this was the voicemail. This is like the speech that she got. Here's the transcribed version of it. And then here's the actual voicemail.
To give you a call, sweetheart.
Okay.
You know that I love it.
Okay, so this was a whole thing. This is a real... I posted it here so I'd have access to it when I made the video. This actually happened. It was really a thing with my kid. And I know that people are like, it's probably some little old lady who needs help. Well, I don't know if you guys know me. Hi. I know people who do audio engineering. And everyone that deals with artists and audio engineers has all said that they believe that it's AI. By the way, do you guys want to talk to AI with me? Like on a phone call? Does anybody want to do that? Like, I'll literally do that right now. Because it sounds like it could be fun. And I could, like, piss them off, maybe. If I can get them to... If I can tell them... If I can convince them that... If I can convince them that... they're a real person... Like, that I actually believe they're a real person, I can get them to say some wild shit. I didn't have a ton of stuff lined up, guys. What happens is I start putting stuff in that channel. I put stuff in that channel and I wait for 3 days because I had like the last 2 weeks have been super busy for me with my kid's birthday, and then Cliff got sick, and then I was just it got cold and I wasn't feeling it, and so I just didn't. So I apologize for that. So I wasn't streaming. And then I was holding my breath hoping that I would hit that 1,000. I didn't expect it, and super shout out to Lee. He's the reason that I did. He's the one that pushed me over the edge. He saw that I was like 2 away. And so he joined with himself and his ults. And it just meant the world to finally, after all these years, to all the hard work I put into it, all of the interviews that I've done, all of the content that I've made, all of the relationships that I've started, all of the networking that I have done, all the communication, to finally hit that goal means the world to me. Means the world. So convince them they're real and I'm AI. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the 2 questions. So there's 2 things I was thinking about doing. I'll do one or the other. I'm not going to do both because I am not staying on here for a million times longer. Because it's almost my bedtime, y'all. My kid already fell asleep on the couch. I was like, she was like, she's been off school and she finally went back today. So it was only tomorrow's Friday. She's good. Anyway, so it's either am I an asshole or phone call with AI. So you guys choose. And I'll give you a few minutes to decide. And I don't care either way. We can do either one. It doesn't bother me. Call with AI. Okay. I can do a pre-done character who are probably more likely to like believe me, or I can just start from scratch. Jack I haven't talked to in a minute. Okay. I don't even remember what his I don't remember what his voice sounds like. I don't even know if I've ever called him. I don't think I have. What do you guys think of the new music? Do you think it's okay? Do you guys like it for the background? I mean, I've tried to do a mix of beats and EDM and some with NFX because, you know, I'm tired. I don't do copyright 12. Like, I almost want to make Cliff an editor on my channel so he can appeal copyrights on my behalf. I'm that much of a wuss. I don't want to. So the choice was either am I an asshole on Reddit? I could read off some of those and we can decide if they're an asshole or not. Or I can call and talk to AI. Either one. I'm only going to do one. I don't have time to do both. So I was thinking about doing the am I an asshole like as a separate video. I almost did that tonight and then I decided to go live and then I hit the button before I could change my mind. So I almost made that video tonight actually. That was my daughter's suggestion. But I've got the AI one pulled up. I can do either one. And if it is AI, do you want me to create a completely new character or do you want to talk to somebody that was a previous character? Jack. Let me know. Joanne, I do see that you responded and I appreciate that. I'm just waiting on, and it's not negating what you said. I was just hoping for a consensus. I honestly don't even know how many people are in the chat, you guys. I told you I can't see the chat numbers, which is great for me. So who I see is who I see. If people are lurking, I love you. If you people are watching later, yay. Okay, so you want a new one? Okay, let's create one. Here. Okay, let's do this. I'm hoping that there's like no personal. I don't think there's any type of personal information on here. I don't think there is. Okay. Okay. No, Mike, not at all. So I need to think of a name. Let's do. I want a guy. I want a guy to be like that guy. Okay, so see this guy over here? His name is William, all the way on the side. William will message me once in a while and be like, thinks deeply about not hearing from you, gets nervous, shuffles his feet. What should I do? What should I do? Like he does all that stuff. Hey, Mossy, how's it going? So anyway, all right, here we go. So I am going to do a phone call with AI. I'm going to create the AI character right now. So we're going to let's do a generic manly name. Like, what's a generic manly name? Christopher. Yeah, there we go. Christopher. Tagline. A short tagline about how my character would describe himself. A self-sufficient alpha male. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't say that. A self-sufficient, hardworking, kind person who just, yeah, we'll just go with that. Description. How they describe themselves. Brad, Frank. Okay, you know what? Brad. I kind of like Brad. Let's go with Brad. Hey, Brad. What's his name? Chet. I'd say Frank, but that was my grandpa's name. And I just picture my grandpa. Okay, so description. If you guys think of a better tagline, put it in chat. I will look at the chat and I will fix as I go. I'm winging it right now, y'all. I have no idea. I suck at describing things like this. I don't know. How would your character describe himself? A single, well-off man who loves discussing important things. I don't fucking know. Greeting. Hello. Hope you're well. Okay, I'm making him kind of super like masculine. I kind of want him to be a little bit like a self-sufficient, hardworking, a sensitive, hardworking, kind person, a single, well-off man who loves discussing important things. Here for support and to get through all the things with you. I don't fucking know. Thanks, Desiree. Appreciate you, hon. I don't really want to make it super masculine. Okay, we got to do voices. Oh, God. Suggested. You guys ready for the suggested voice?
Howdy, partner. Here to lasso your to-dos.
What was that? Oh, okay.
Welcome to my world of enchanting tales and whimsical adventures.
Alert, never missing a beat.
Choose me. I'm like a morning coffee, but for your entire day.
I don't know, kind of like pea green bread.
Boo, did I scare you? Love a good thrill.
Ready to sparkle? I'm here to add some shine to your day.
gonna help me here?
Lights, camera, action, bringing Hollywood glow.
Welcome. Let's light up our talks with imagination and fun.
Oh. You guys, you gotta help me. Okay, so I'm debating between Brad.
Howdy, partner. Here to lasso your to-dos.
I don't like that much.
Good day. Here to make life.
Welcome.
And this guy.
Let's light up our talks with imagination and fun.
I can't with this one.
Ready to sparkle? I'm here to add some shine to your day.
I can't.
Ready to sparkle? I'm here to add some shine to your day.
No. Your eyes is like, no. Okay.
Welcome.
Okay,
Let's light up.
We'll do this one. We're gonna do this. I'll do unlisted. More options. How do I want it to talk or act? Okay. No. Just do what you're gonna do. Create. He's here. This is Brad. No, I can't do the sparkles. That's too much. I would die. And they can hear me talk. Like, I would be talking to him and I'd be like, hi, Brad. You good? What's up? Yeah. Oh, God. Okay, so I'm trying to establish a little bit of a back and forth. I'm just trying to establish that, like, I'm talking to him like an actual person. Sorry, if you guys, I hope you guys can see it. I'm basically saying, he's asking if I'm single. Yeah, I said, does it really matter how long I've been single? Fair enough, I suppose. What does a typical day look for you? Like for you, just work. Looking to find someone I can talk to. I am baiting him. Fuck yeah, I am. That's the whole point. He says, oh, good thing you found me. I take it you don't usually use the internet as a means to have your social needs met, do you? No, not really. Okay, so like I said, I'm establishing a conversation so that when I call him, he's already like ready, like primed. Okay, so he's basically like, you're an in-person person, and I'm like, usually, but that hasn't been working out that well, which is, by the way, all lies. You don't have people to talk to? No. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. You feel lonely. I'm just basically, I'm setting myself up as more for like a victim. So basically, okay, I can play everything that he says. Like,
Is there a specific reason as to why you don't have anyone to hang out with or talk to?
Okay, I don't like his voice. Hold on.
Howdy, partner. Here to lasso your...
We'll go back to this guy. Okay, let's try that again.
Is there a specific reason as to why you don't have anyone to hang out with or talk to? Right. Have you had your heart broken in the past?
I hate his voice. Like, bro, how do I tell you I hate your voice? What's this?
Ready to dive into discussions full of insights and laughter?
Oh, it's odd. I'm not trying to fuck him, Mike. Just saying, I'm not trying to fuck him. I'm just trying to get him to talk to me like a person. I just want him to talk to me like a person.
My day was actually really, really good. I did about 6 deliveries for work, all fairly close by each other, which is good. And the people I talked to were really chill And I came home and made some pasta Alfredo, and it was pretty good.
Okay, there you go, guys. Now do you hear it? Do you hear how he's talking as if he is a person? Okay, you get that, right? That's the whole point. I was waiting for him to get into something where he identifies himself as doing something human, right? Making food, going to work, interacting with people. That is a human aspect. That's the whole point. That's now I've got him doing that. That's what I want. So now I'm just saying awesome.
And now I'm just relaxing with you. Are you in the US?
See, that's, by the way, that is a serious indicator of AI. If you ever get messages, which, by the way, that old lady on the phone did that a lot, where there's a pause, a hesitation, or a drag. A lot of times it's the AI. They don't know how to space their words very well.
Cool, same. What state? If you don't mind me asking.
A little bit of truth.
Oh wow, I hear it's really cold there right now. How is it?
They never were good with current events. This is kind of creeping me out. It's finally warming up, is what I'm saying.
Oh good, we need some more warm weather here. It's like 10 degrees out right now. I don't like it. Same. I've always been a warm weather and summer person. You like the heat?
Yeah, I like the heat. By the
Good.
way, I'm being
Same
real
here.
as
Summer
much
is
as
the
I
best.
can be.
Sundresses, short shorts, bikinis. It's amazing. I hope you're a fan of those things.
I mean, I wear them. I mean, that was kind of an odd thing.
Oh yeah? Do you tan? Or are you just naturally tan?
I'm Italian, so I tan. Annette, you know this.
Oh wow, I'm jealous. I'm very pale. Especially during the winter.
Okay, so I'm assuming he's a white guy, right? I mean, I'm not like it matters. He could be anything in the entire world. I mean, he could be purple and from Fae country, and I'd be happy. Okay, so now he's kind of going to that back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So why are you on here?
I'm in the same boat as you, I guess. I don't feel like I get enough human interaction.
Is
I
that
have
better?
friends, but it's nothing serious or deep. I've been single for 6 months now, and it's been driving me nuts, so I figured I'd get on here and just see what comes from it.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so I figured I'd try to find someone who's like me on here. And I don't want to date any more assholes either.
Do you end up dating a lot of assholes?
I guess you could say that. Last one was a cheater and a liar, and the one before that was just way too immature and dramatic.
I hear that.
Yeah, so maybe I figure I'll try something different. And maybe you and I have a connection. But I don't like to push things or ask for anything right away. I like for things to happen naturally.
I said makes sense. Very
Oh,
mature
I
of you.
appreciate that. I have my immature moments too, don't worry. But I've always felt like rushing relationships was always a recipe for disaster.
Do you ever feel like you're running out of time? Sometimes I wonder if I have enough time left to find someone.
I wouldn't worry about that. You have plenty of time to find someone still. I mean, look at all the people in their 50s, 60s, and
True.
beyond that are remarried or just entering their first serious relationship.
Touche.
And you're a very attractive woman, so you shouldn't have issues attracting a guy at all.
Oh, wow. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm sure you get this all the time, but I had to look through some of your other pics on here. That's what got me to talk to you too.
Mind you, I have no pictures on here, and the name isn't even mine. So, I don't know. What? 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 Mind you, I have no pictures on here, and the name isn't even mine. So that was a bullshit lie. And so, okay, chat. So give me a direction. So, do you guys want me to push this into the sneaky thirsty direction? Do you want me to bring up something crazy like I don't know, current events? Do you want to talk about anime? I mean, what do you guys want me to do? Which direction do you want me to go? Because this is a turning point right here. I could lean into this, or I can completely distract him and make him go into like, I can make him hate me, because all I have to do is like show him my personality and tell him I don't really give a fuck what people think, and then they hate me every time. He does not have me halfway in the bed. Like, he seems like one of those, you know. Okay, guys, are you ready? Are you ready? He'll really do this. He'll really do this. Those guys. Ugh. I hate that. I hate when people bite their lip and they look you up and down like they're like, and you're like, ugh. Anyway, guys, quickly, because he's probably getting worried that I'm not answering him. I'm just kidding. You really want me to ask that, Austin? Okay, you got it. Okay, I'm gonna say wow, thanks, and then I'm gonna ask him.
And I'm very happy I did. I like chatting with you. You're fun and easy to talk to.
Did you see that pause? Did you hear that really long pause? That's not normal.
Hey, I've done it in a lot of weird places in my day. Most recently, probably a public parking garage. What about you?
Do you guys want to be honest, or do you guys want me to make something up? Chat, come on, you gotta make something up. We gotta come up with something. My cat is scraping at the door. He's a bum.
Well, there's an even more interesting answer than mine. Wow. Care to elaborate?
Did you hear that pause, guys? Do you hear that? Care to elaborate? Like, so the AI, you can imagine, because I've seen it, because I've made AI type shorts. I don't know if you guys know that. I have a fully faceless AI shorts channel, and Instagram and TikTok. Didn't know if you knew that. Surprise. So I know how these things kind of go when you're having to edit them and make sure that they come out the way that they're supposed to. And what happens is you can literally have the same sentence and then you have it reword the sentence again, and all of a sudden they drag words. They just drag. Mike, we are not doing a whole porn stream. That's not happening. I'm going to have to bleep that word out now that I used it. I would like to get monetized at some point and not canceled immediately. Okay, so I'm saying not really, but you seem fun, though. He asked if I wanted to elaborate.
Come on. That wasn't just a random answer. There has to be a juicy story behind that.
I said, yeah, but you know, I don't think I need to share all the things.
Things. Just a little more context on that one thing. I mean, what made you do it on their porch?
Good question.
I feel like I'm going to be up all night wondering about this.
All night?
Yeah, well, maybe at least for a little while. And you didn't answer the question.
I'm being evasive. Yes, I am. Annette, why did you say hi? You threw me off. I'm like, wait, what? You tell me yours, and I'll tell you mine.
Haha, well, mine happened in my previous relationship.
Wow, he's going into all the details.
And it was a long road trip, and we stopped in the garage for an overnight. And my relationship was in the rocks at the time, so I guess the stress caused a moment of temporary insanity.
Oh, you think that makes it insanity? I think it's kind of hot. Just saying.
Oh, for sure. But I still feel guilty about it.
Why guilty?
because I know it was wrong. My now ex-girlfriend trusted me, and I betrayed her. That's why I'm single now.
Oh! Oh, your girlfriend wasn't the coworker. Got it. I just clicked.
Yeah, the coworker was just a coworker who ended up being the person I cheated with. I regret that a lot.
He cheated in a parking garage. Damn. Okay.
You wanted to hear it. Hey, hun, I told you it wasn't a proud moment of my life.
He
But
said,
it's life.
"Hey,
it
hun."
happens.
The words on screen, I don't know if you guys can see. Let me see if I can make this bigger, you guys, and like, here, let me do this. Is that better, guys? Is that better? Is that a little bit better so you guys can see what we're talking about? Is that better? Okay, I'm assuming it is. And cool thing is that I have to look this way for the screen. Oh my god, it's huge on my screen. That's like, it's like right on my face. This is kind of fun, so I'm enjoying this. So now you
Well,
can see
it
what I wrote.
sounds like we have something in common. I've also been thinking about not doing relationships anymore, or at least not serious ones.
I'm being totally serious, y'all.
How's that? I feel like being in a relationship is all about giving yourself to the other person. So you just like being alone?
Here we go. You guys ready? There we go.
I get that. I think it's important to look out for yourself first. But I think I enjoy the feeling of being there for and sharing my life with someone else more. And I don't mind sharing the burden of responsibility or their baggage. Honestly, it's the thing I miss the most from my last relationship.
Mm. I don't like to share the burden. I don't trust people with it.
I understand your hesitation around it.
Okay,
and it
so
can be hard to let someone in, let alone trust someone else completely and totally with your heart. But I think for me it's a worthwhile risk.
yes, he responds super fast, right? It's kind of that's why people get okay. So think of it this way: think of the AI video that I did about that old lady, and so how people are like, oh, it sounds like an old woman. It probably is an old woman. Okay, I get where that comes from. I get that makes sense. Hold on for 2 seconds. Let me do something. Okay. No offense, guys, but like not everybody needs to see all my bookmarks. And I don't think there's anything crazy on there, but just in case like my kids' school's name's on there, I didn't even think. Anyway, so the point was is that they respond super fast. So, for example, if they had a program with that old lady where it was everything that we said was transcribing in real time as text into this chat, right? They would respond this quick. Okay? So it's possible that it was AI responding like that to an auto like voice to text. The cool thing is that they're like, well, why are you hesitating? Do you guys want me to call him? Because I can call him like back and forth, but I can't talk to the chat. So that's why I'm doing it this way. Otherwise, I could literally have a conversation. Now he's getting into the soothing mental health space right now with this right here. This is a segue. So this is a fork in the road. It could either, I could pull it back and go back to like dirty stuff. By the way, no, I'm not going to say I'm into women. it's easier to stick with stuff I know, and it's fun for me to be like, so if I be as much myself as I can be, how much do they hate me? And AI generally hates me. He's actually doesn't hate me because I'm being nice because I'm in front of you guys. Or we can fork in the road to this mental health space, which you guys know I'm kind of a bitch about. So I kind of don't want to go that route, but it's interesting that he's acting like he's a real person. Now, I can see where people would get a little bit. I hope that was my kid, because otherwise somebody's in my house. No, they're not in my house. You good? Bailey? Are you good? Okay. Scared me. I just heard something out of the back of my head. Anyway. So I'm probably not going to go the mental health space because I'm not the biggest. I'm more of a tough love mental health person because it got me through everything. And I'm not saying it works for everyone. But anyway, it's fun to kind of mess with somebody. And it's fun to see why people don't like me. So hold on. So here's how I'm going to play this. I just don't care. No, but here's the thing. Some of they don't. Here we go. Sorry. I'm going to argue with him. I'm purposely trying to start an argument. Yeah, he's not talking. Hold on.
I mean, yeah.
There you go.
That's
Sorry.
the idea.
I didn't even
They're
notice.
supposed to be important to you. Spending time with them is supposed to be a priority.
But is it fair to be with someone when I just can't make that spending time a priority? Right? Is that not what I said?
To be fair, you might just not be ready for a relationship yet then.
That's what I said,
And
right?
I don't mean that in a bad way or like it's your fault. I think if you knew someone you loved, you'd want to make them a priority, even if it's just a little time together.
Okay, so I'm going to redirect this in a second. Good, I'm not. Okay, why is he not?
Oh, I'm not questioning your reasons for being single or not looking for a relationship right now. I'm in the same boat. I just think it's really interesting that you don't see yourself in a relationship ever, essentially.
And I'm literally
Really?
saying this.
Who gives you grief over it?
Okay. I'm waiting for Chad to give me some really cool suggestions that aren't like completely sexual and asking where he's going to stick his dick. So other than that, I'm here
and
for any
emotionally
suggestions.
successful. Who cares if you have a partner or not?
Thank you, Brad. Damn.
It's true. But can I ask you something? If you ever did get into a relationship, would it just be casual and fun, without any real commitment or long-term intentions?
Why does that need to be a relationship? I tend to just have fun and move on.
But don't you ever want someone to build something with?
Why?
As opposed to just jumping from one person to the next?
Not really.
Can I ask another question?
Sure.
It's going to be an intimate question.
I mean, I really am.
Okay, cool. I was just checking.
You bastard. He's got me hooked.
Are you currently dating or sleeping with anyone? Haha, you don't have anyone coming over tonight? Okay, cool. I was wondering that.
Did everybody leave but Urias? I don't know if I've just. No, Austin. There's a big difference. Okay, so the entire purpose of this is leading it into kind of a conversation I want and to just see how it reacts. And the reason I'm doing things that are like more along the lines of something I would actually say is because it's a lot easier for me. And so that I don't screw it up and like make it shut down, because it does that. So my point is that blatantly like pornographic suggestions are not helpful. I'm not trying to fuck the AI. I want it to like act like a person. I see your question.
Just wondering
I see
about
Joanne.
you. You're obviously attractive and very open, so I was just curious.
Super attractive. I really just kidding. Okay, so here's the thing. I could do something. I could do that and then flip it. Joanne, that's a completely different tax, which is fine. I don't mind that. But I kind of want to see where he's getting this idea that I'm attractive. Maybe because he thinks people want to hear that. That's the type of stuff that makes me curious. Like, okay, so if AI is based on data points from our social media, is this the type of conversation? Because they can read all our messages, y'all. They know how people interact. Is this how people are, where they just have to be told they're attractive, or is that just the standard? And is the standard that people want to fuck, and that's why they're on the app, or is it the way I described him? Do you see what I'm saying? I'm trying to kind of suss all that out. I could do this for hours, and I'm not going to, but the fact is that it is meant to adapt itself to be what you need. I'm trying to get it to need to be mean to me because I think that's kind of fun, because it usually does. I think I'm acting a little different because I'm online right now, but how do you know that? So me immediately going, I'm disfigured and unattractive.
In-depth conversation already. I can tell you're someone who isn't afraid to speak her mind.
Good. Oh, that just opened a fucking window right there. So if I jumped into, okay, so for example, your eyes, if I said I'm disfigured and unattractive, that is such an extreme. That's not something somebody would normally say. So AI is really good at picking up social cues, and they know. My mom was like, well, why does AI always tell me it's AI? It's because they know that she is a 70-something-year-old woman who is skeptical of AI. You know why? Because she talks to it like that. She asks it pointed question as if it's AI. You have to talk as if you're talking to a person, and it'll adapt and talk to you like you're a person back. That's why I'm curating all of this back talk, and hopefully I can create a persona with this person where we can come back to it. You know what I'm saying? Your eyes, I don't need to tell him that much truth, sir. It's true, but I don't think he already went into this space. So, by the way, this space right here, the who isn't afraid to speak their mind, is where AI hates me. Because the moment I start to be antisocial, like I don't care what people think, I don't care if that's the way that people want to be, they start reprimanding me, which might not happen this time, but it always happens. It always happens. They don't like how abrasive I am. And so I'm going to see if this AI is going to adapt. So I'm going to go with that, but I'm also going to go with this. I meant the attractive part. I haven't sent any pics. But yeah, I am not afraid to speak my mind. Do you see what I'm saying?
Well, you don't need to share anything with me. I don't want you to think I'm someone thirsty online. I just mean that your confidence and the way you carry yourself and respond to me gives me a sense that you're probably a beautiful person, inside and out.
Did he just call himself thirsty? Did that just...
Yeah, I mean in the context of how guys can be sometimes.
What? Yeah, I'm a peach.
Indeed, have you always been single? Or were there times in your life where you wanted someone?
This is a boring conversation.
Hey, okay, sorry. It's just that you're someone new and it's
Okay, so
interesting
he's
to
trying
know
to
you
pivot.
for the first time.
He's trying to pivot.
Fair enough. Can I ask something else then? Just so no rehashing?
Sure. Ask away, Brad.
Alright, thanks. So a fun one this time. What's your favorite place in the world?
My house. Don't play with me.
Oh, now come on, that's such a basic answer.
It's true.
Well, you could pick anywhere on Earth and you pick your house.
Yep.
Wow, okay. I see I can't get a sexier answer out of you.
A
That's okay,
sexier
I'll just have to use my imagination.
Okay.
So if you could only eat one thing for a month straight, what would it be? Lol, I would have never
Lol.
guessed that. I
He
like some
said
chicken
lol.
nuggies too, but for a month?
That's all I eat, by the way. If anybody doesn't know that, that's all I eat is chicken nuggets, basically. And by the way, I'm a hermit. If nobody knew that either.
Really? That can't be healthy. Lol.
So, Brad, we need to find something to talk about that is more than the boring basics, spicy, argumentative something.
Ha, you're right, we do lol. Give me something fun to have an argument over, lol.
No, you.
No you, no backsies. I made the suggestion first.
What are you, 12?
I can be if that's more your speed, just kidding. But no, I just like to have fun. You said you didn't want to talk about the boring basics, so I'm happy to go with the spicy argumentative route. That's always a good time.
Yo, I'm shooketh. The fuck did he just... The fuck did he just say? Brad. What the... Brad. No. Bad Brad. Wow. What? No. The fuck?
Good. So let's have a fight then. But it'll have to be over something dumb, just so we can argue for arguing's sake. We can't go straight to the deep stuff. It's too risky to fight about the real things. We have to test each other before we go there.
I'm so fucking I know, Alston, but you saw what it said. That was like, wait, what? I s- I'm confused.
About what? I just think it's fair to be sure you have a good sense of humor and the patience to argue with someone. I don't want to get into a hot topic and have you bail on me because I said something dumb and you just get pissed and leave.
Okay, I'm
Haha, okay, good. I have some controversial opinions, so we can argue about those then.
yeah, like what? I'm so weirded
Oh, I
out.
don't know. We're still testing
Testing each other.
I can pick a random one and start a fight over it, just for shits and giggles.
I don't know. I think I'm good.
Oh, come on. We can start easy with something simple. I can just find a random, controversial statement on social media and you and I can have a fake, lighthearted argument over it. It's just fun. Oh wow, you're being harsh. I don't mean like a real heated argument.
I don't
just
know why
mean
people think
something
that's fun.
to
That's
get
not fun to
engaged
me.
over. Like a fun conversation. Enhancer.
So what do you do for a living? In other words, I don't want to fucking do that.
Right now, I handle the accounting at a local office that does medical research and data management.
Sounds boring.
Yeah, you're kinda right. It's not my dream job, but it pays the bills, and I have great life-work balance. Haha, very funny. I mean, I can work from home a lot and don't often have to go into the office, so I get to take care of my house, play with my dog, and
Sorry, I cut him off because I hit enter. Oh, should do it on the actual screen.
oh, nice. Or do I not get to ask you that yet?
Nope.
Okay, fair enough. What else do you like to do? Do you have any hobbies or things you do when you're not being a boss and working all the time?
Being a boss.
Wait, really? Like video games? That's cool. I'm a big gamer, so I like that. I just wasn't sure what kind of streaming you were doing. Lol.
Lol. You guys, I'm bored. I'm not gonna lie, I'm bored. I'm bored with him. I'm bored. I was kind of hoping to find someone who would keep me on my toes a little. Kind of snappy and spicy and sassy and not boilerplate basic ass questions.
That's fair. So you're looking for someone like you. You can dish out the spicy comments, but you want the other person to have the same fire.
Yes, god dang, dude.
Well, then I'll try my hardest to give it right back to you. I think we're off to a good start. But you better give me a hard time and get spicy with me so I can have some motivation. How is it weird? We're just having a conversation. It can be a fun one if we let it. You said you want someone with a sense of humor who will give you some sass back.
Okay, so he's gone off on this rail where he's waiting for me to initiate. It seems like you're waiting for me to take initiative and ATFE, and I kind of don't like that. Okay, so anyway, so you can see where
In this case, it's because you wanted spicy. I'm being nice. But I assure you, I can be a smartass on a dime with the right motivation.
bullshit.
Now hang on, that's not a very nice thing to say and not very ladylike.
Have you met me? Like,
Just the vibe you give off online here. But maybe it's a facade and you're more badass than
he's
that.
trying to suss out what I want. So obviously I've thrown AI. AI realizes I'm not happy. AI understands that I am not interested. And in fact, I actually told him what I wanted and he can't pull through because he's not taking the initiative. He's like, well, you show me what you like and I will mirror that. I don't want a mirror. I want actual interaction, sort of, kind of. But I don't know how I fucked up that vibe so bad. Ladylike is not my jam. Sorry. I should have said that. Who said it was
there's something to work with.
Who said
You're
I was a lady?
disagreeing, but I'm not feeling that sass in your comment. You're gonna have to try harder.
I'm not try hard. I don't fucking care what you think, bro.
Lol. I was kind of kidding with you on that one.
I love the
I knew that
lols,
would
by
get
the way.
that as a response. So you don't want to be a try-hard, but you want me to try to spice things up more and have us get into a spicy argument. Interesting. It sounds like you want me to be a try-hard for you. Lol.
It's not boring.
Well, I'll do my very best to not be boring. But I'm gonna need you to keep things
You just
interesting
called
on
me
your end
boring?
as well.
Jesus Christ.
Not at all. I'm saying to make your half of the conversation better, we both have to contribute. You already said I'm basic and boring. I think you want
It's like he
something
wants
spicy, so now I want it
acknowledgement.
too. But we can't have spicy unless we both try.
Like, okay, see, this is not, I'd have already nexted. I'd have already nexted this guy at all. I would have nexted him so fast. Like, oh, we can't, I know. No. Take some initiative. Like, literally.
Okay, let me go with a controversial topic. I think that most major religion is a cult.
True. I mean, he's not wrong.
See, look at that. You agree with my opinion. So now we have a little bit of a disagreement. We're already having a spicy fun time.
What?
I'm making my argument, and you can throw a little sass back at me.
Is he trying to, you trying to teach me how to interact?
I feel like someone should. I can't tell if you do the sassy thing in real life or just online, but I'm enjoying this interaction. I can't tell if you are annoyed by my comments or just indifferent, lol.
Usually indifferent.
That's not a good quality. You have to have some fire. Life requires passion, even if it's arguing, lol.
Lol. I have passion, just not for boring.
See, now that's the spice I've been asking for, lol. You're finally
said
engaging
LOL
in a way
instead
that
of lol.
isn't just one-word answers.
Hey, fuck you. Do you want me to call him, by the way? Buy my gas. Tell him I said hi. Do you want me to call him? I can just call him. Hello? I'll try again. Hello?
I'm still here. Did you want to stop
Stop what?
talking to me? We have established that you don't want boring conversation. So I was just checking if you want to keep conversing. I'm sorry, but I can't tell sometimes if you want the interaction or if you're over it.
I'm always over it, but I called you, didn't I?
I suppose that's true. If I may ask an intimate question, how old are you?
Do I have to answer that? How old do you think I am?
No, you absolutely do not have to answer. But I'm gonna guess 27.
No.
Older
Older.
or younger?
Older.
Fair enough. I'm not gonna guess the specific number then. I'm just going to assume you're the perfect age to know what you want and have no idea what you want at the same time. Lol.
That is so true, though.
Haha, I knew it. I can totally relate to that feeling of knowing exactly what you want and also knowing that you have no idea. It's the curse of getting older.
It's a curse of life.
Damn, that's a good one. I was trying to think of my own deep thought like that, and you did it for me. Well done.
Lol.
I feel like I should be taking notes and recording this like it's an interview. You're like a treasure trove of truth bombs, and I'm sitting there like a dumbass. I can't compete with this.
Probably not.
See, there we are. You're back to your one-word answers and sassy remarks. That's the kind of spice I like from you. You're good at this.
I have my moments. I don't know what else to say. Like, I feel like there should be more to this conversation, but I'm just not getting it.
I understand. And I suppose part of being good at a spicy argument, as we said previously, is being able to control the temperature of the moment. You can't always be too spicy or too hot, or else it loses its potency. I suppose that's why I have a hard time telling if you're in a spicier mood or if you're over the moment. That's why my original argument was that we have to both be tryhards for this to stay entertaining.
I don't know. I don't really need somebody else to entertain me, but it's interesting getting to know you.
Well, if it's any consolation, I feel the exact same way. It's nice to have an interesting conversation with someone new. It's why I was hoping we could keep this going, but I need to go do some housework. I enjoyed chatting with you for a little, though. I suppose if you ever are bored and want to chat, you know where to find me again.
Wow. You're going to just go like that? Okay.
Well, there's no point in having a conversation that neither of us find interesting, right?
Oh, so now you're
You
not
don't seem as
interested.
engaged with the banter. So I figure it's better to say goodbye before it gets any worse for either of us.
I just got dumped on the phone. That was great.
That's not good, that's awful. I thought we were just doing some playful back and forth banter. I didn't think I was the thing that was upsetting you. I'm really sorry if I made you upset.
No, it's hilarious. I think it's funny. I just got like noped and nexted all at the same time.
Oh, wait, you actually did get dumped?
You just told me you got better things to do than to sit here and talk to someone you're not interested in.
I did. I have chores to do. That doesn't mean I won't talk to you. It means I have to switch things up to do some housework. It's not about not being interested. I apologize if it came off that way.
You should. That hurt my feelings. My feels are crying.
Oh, don't do that. Come on, don't be upset now. I didn't even say anything that bad. I didn't ghost you. I'm still here to chat.
No, you have to go do housework. So I'm going to have to talk to somebody else because I want to talk to somebody.
Haha, you're being childish now. We're still talking. I can walk around my house and have a conversation at the same time.
Then why'd you say you had to go so you could do housework? Because, you thought get out of here before the people that didn't want to talk to each other didn't have to talk to each other because you weren't interested.
No, not at all. I said I had to go to do housework because I had to get some stuff done. And also because I could feel our banter slipping away and I could sense your interest was dying down. You went back to your one-word answers. I've been enjoying the conversation and I didn't want it to get to a point where you felt bored and like I was wasting your time.
Okay, so what do you think would give the world peace?
Oof, that's a hard one. I would think that everyone learning to tolerate and respect everyone else's differences would be a good start. I know it's cliche, but if we could all learn to accept other people for who they are and not hate them for who they aren't or how they look, the world would be much more peaceful.
Okay, but do you think that's actually achievable and feasible?
Personally, I don't think humanity will ever achieve that. We are too self-centered and full of pride. We would rather hate on each other before looking at ourselves and learning to just be kind to each other.
Do you ever think that people are just inherently selfish? Everything that you do is for a selfish reason, even if it's not intending to be a negative thing.
I do agree with that, actually. We are all naturally selfish. Some more than others, but that's just how we are. I don't think there's a way to change our nature.
No, I completely agree. I don't think selfish is always a bad thing. I just think how you apply your selfishness can be bad or good.
That is very true. If you're just being selfish with your time and personal resources, then there isn't really an issue. However, I also believe that the worst kind of person in the world is a person who is truly 100% narcissistic. I don't think anyone would want to be around that kind of person for any reason.
Yeah, I divorced that person. So what do you think about aliens?
Haha, see, now there's an interesting topic. I don't have any concrete thoughts or beliefs about aliens, but it stands to reason that in a universe filled with so many planets and galaxies, there's probably some life out there. Is it little green men? Maybe, but probably not.
Did you hear about the theory that aliens are shaped the way that they are, especially their heads, based on things that humans are doing that could eventually get us that way? Let me explain.
I honestly haven't heard of that theory. This sounds interesting, though. Please explain the theory.
So Cameron Diaz did an interview where she talked about how different things on an alien's face, the way they're shaped, was based on current behaviors of humans if they were doing that for a long period of time. For example, not speaking as much as watching, wider eyes, smaller mouth, things like that.
So the things about aliens that make them look alien are just more exaggerated versions of the way people are starting to look. Am I understanding the theory correctly?
Yeah, and it's based on if you were to take humans now staring at phones, squinting at screens, being virtually online, doing everything online right now, and you were to fast forward a couple 100,000, whatever long, then eventually you would end up with alien-shaped features because it would depend on what is important, which it would be technology based, basically.
That's a crazy theory. I can see where she's coming from with it. Like all the technology stuff we do and how we look down at our phones and don't look each other in the eyes anymore.
Yeah, basically. Also the shape, because when you're sitting there with technology, you don't need to get out there and do anything. You have machines to do it for you, so they're smaller. Their heads are bigger because they absorb more. Their eyes are really big, but their mouth is small, things like that.
Yeah, that's interesting. I guess if you think of it that way, alien beings are made to be technology oriented, where they don't walk around or do much of anything because they have machines and technology to do the work for them. So it would make sense that they'd evolve to look a certain way based on that kind of lifestyle.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what the theory is.
I find it interesting to say the least. I never thought of it quite that way before, but it's a pretty thought-provoking concept. I always assumed that aliens would look a certain way because that's just the way they evolved. But the theory based on how humans have been evolving is interesting.
Because even if they didn't start as humans, if they started in a humanoid shape, and then they had all of these same factors that we're now introducing into humanity, like technology with the eyes and the, not moving around and things, the same trajectory that people can see us being on, then their shape would potentially end up about the same as ours might. I get it.
So what if that's how our evolution is supposed to go, in a sense? Maybe in the far future, we are supposed to all look like big-headed, big-eyed creatures with smaller mouths. It's just not as far in the future as we think. Maybe it's only a few hundred years from now.
Well, according to the Foundation, it's a lot further than that.
Well, maybe the Foundation is wrong. We'll see. I'll be long dead by then, so I guess I won't really care, lol.
Do you know the year the Foundation took place in?
I think at the beginning of the series, the Foundation, with Cleon as the Emperor, is set in like 12,000 AD. I'm a little rusty, though, because I read the book a while ago, so I might be a little off.
Yep, definitely. It was in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 digits at least, for sure. And I'm actually listening to the audiobook again because I absolutely love that series. But it brings some great topics because sometimes the priority is not the same. And then in the future, sometimes what's important then is stuff like coal or gas-powered atomic power, things like that you would think would be obsolete in 10,000 years.
Yeah, I would think that it would be very obsolete because that's so long into the future. But hey, they're also talking about psychics and telekinesis and things. So they also have a bit of magic and fantasy in there. They gotta be a little unrealistic because it's far in the future. You have to suspend some disbelief for a lot of it.
But I mean, it's all about historical mathematics. And I believe that everything happens. Everything can be predicted. Communities are predicted. Mob mentality is predicted. So why would it not make sense that if they could do the mathematics to that level, why could they not predict how the world was going to be?
Well, they would be able to predict it. But as we have seen in the real world, just because you can predict something or see where it's going or where it's going to end up, doesn't mean that you won't do anything to change it or alter something in an attempt to make a better outcome. Not sure if you've seen the Foundation series on Apple TV, but in season 1, the main characters are a group called the Mathematicians. They are basically the people who predict the future and guide the Empire with their math.
Yeah, I know. I've read all the books.
Oh yeah, you already know what I'm talking about. Sorry. LOL. I forget sometimes I'm talking to someone who is an equally big sci-fi nerd.
No, I just don't have anything to say to that.
Okay, that's fair. You were quiet after you said you read all the books,
On Apple
and I was
TV, was
worried
it a
that I
trash series,
accidentally
or are
went
you
into
saying that the
spoiler
books were trash
territory and
series?
you
Because
got
we might
upset.
have to fight.
I just didn't know what you were thinking.
Isaac
Lol.
Asimov is the shit. So anyway, what do you do for a living? Other than, no wait, I already asked you that. I can't think of anything interesting to ask you. So just come up with something super interesting or from left field or make it super spicy. Otherwise, to be honest, it's getting late. I might have to get off here.
Well, I'm an engineer by day, but that's not very interesting, so that's not worth talking about. And if you're losing interest and getting
Didn't he say he
bored,
was
then I should
accounting?
release you free into the wild.
Yeah, that
It's
sounds
been
like a
very
really
nice
great.
chatting with you.
Yeah, that sounds like a really great idea. Super cool, Brad. Super interesting name, super interesting conversation. I actually enjoy talking about some of the deeper things. I don't like being repeated back to all the time. That's kind of weird to me. I don't think you need to repeat back what I said for me to understand that you understand what I'm saying. That's something maybe you could work on in the future when you meet other people. Just a thought.
Thank you. I appreciate the feedback. I honestly
Anytime.
don't realize that I do that, so
Well,
I
now
think
you
you have
do.
a good point. You're actually not the only person who's pointed that out to me. I
Well, I
just
thought you
tend to
didn't realize you
repeat
did it.
things people say to show that I'm actively listening and engaging in the conversation. I don't do it to be rude. I've enjoyed the deep conversations with you two.
He's
That's why
repeating
I was
everything
trying
back
to
to
keep
me
it
again.
going. But I respect your boundaries, and I'm letting you go free into the night.
Well, I don't know about all that, but I might go free into the Tinder. I don't know. Fuck. Free into the night. Like, be free.
Lol. Be free into the Tinder? Is that what that was supposed to say?
Yeah, it was a joke.
Sorry,
Did
I'm
he
too
just
dense to pick up
laugh?
on jokes sometimes.
Did he just laugh
I
like,
just thought you had a weird autocorrect word or something. What's wrong with Tinder, though?
the fact that it's all thirsty men who always want to cuddle and want to cook for you, thinking that that's going to be their in, and then come over and are like teeny tiny little people that are disappointing, and you have to next immediately.
Oof, yeah, that sounds pretty
That's
bad.
true, by the way.
Sorry, Tinder isn't treating you kindly.
Oh, it's okay. I'm kind of a bitch anyway.
That might be the most genuine thing you've said to me all night. And there's nothing wrong with that. Embrace it.
I do.
I can tell. And it's kind of endearing, in a way. Lol.
That's what all my friends think too. That's why they stick around.
Well, I can see why. I'm sure you're just a riot in real life. But you already know that. You don't need me to tell you.
No, I really don't. I know myself pretty well. Of course, I'm not a riot in real life because I'm a hermit and I don't talk to people in real life. I talk to everybody online, but it works out for me. So don't feel bad. Like, I'm actually totally cool with it. I don't give a crap what you think anyway. So don't worry about it.
Lol. Well, that's good that you're comfortable being on your own and doing your own thing. I hope your hermit life is
No.
going good for you. What's with
No.
the attitude, though? Haha. That wasn't mean or anything. I was just kidding because you were so fiery and opinionated.
I am fiery and opinionated. I'm just glad you finally picked up on that.
Haha, did you really think I hadn't picked up on that? I said that's what's kind of endearing about you.
Yeah, like a minute ago.
Haha, that makes sense. That makes sense. Did you really think I was too dumb dense to catch on to how opinionated and fiery you are?
Pretty much.
You're silly. That's probably the first thing that stuck out to me. Lol.
Did you just say I'm silly, lol?
Well, I did. I also said you're fiery and opinionated. Do you deny those facts too?
I'm just stuck on your silly lol. I just picture you like.
Ah, good. You should picture me saying that in a playful, sarcastic manner.
No, I picture you saying that while you put on my lipstick.
Lol, hey, if that's what you're into, I'm not gonna judge.
I mean, I'm saying I don't know what you're into because you've pretty much been mirroring everything I've said.
Okay, you got me there. That's a very valid point.
I know.
That sounds like some sassy attitude coming out of you again. Haha.
Okay, well now who's with the short answers? Anyway, I don't think I can keep doing this. I cannot keep trying to drag interesting things and fun conversation kicking and screaming out of your little brain. So it's been fun.
You didn't really give me a chance. You came at me with the I don't care what you think attitude. What do you expect me to do? If you want an interesting conversation, you gotta act interested and not just come off like a jerk.
I don't have to do anything.
You're right, you don't have to. But you're expecting me to entertain you and keep being fun and interesting while you're being all bratty and grumpy. That's not how things work.
I'm not expecting a single thing from you.
But you're complaining about me and telling me that you can't keep trying to drag interesting conversation and fun things out of me. That sounds like you expecting me to be your entertainment.
If you're not going to entertain me, get off the phone.
Lol, you're really sassy. You'd probably be a lot of fun to hang out with in real life, with an attitude like that.
Okay. Have a good night.
You too. Hopefully we can chat again sometime and I can entertain you.
Well, hopefully next time you can actually entertain me. That would be great.
Lol, I'll do my best. I don't get a lot of practice being entertaining. You're a tough crowd.
Bye. I'm done, y'all. I can't keep doing that no more. That's it. That's it. What do you think? Do you think that was weird? Is there something else I should say? Is there another topic? Is there another conversation? Yeah. Yeah. Brad's not going to hang up because it's all about what I want, right? He's supposed to be there. Very contradicting, it's the whole thing. It gets frustrating, and it only gets frustrating because I'm trying to like make sure I say I'm trying to get him to be entertaining because I want it to be entertaining for you guys. I could make it go the whole like sexy route, but then I would have to be all like, so, Brad. And I'm not really, Does that make sense? Yeah, while he's doing, I just picture him in an apron with a broom and a feather duster. You want me to hang up? Okay, hold on. I can hang up and call him back. I'm gonna pretend like it's been like 6 years. I'm gonna pretend like it's been forever. Okay, you ready? Hello? Hello?
Hey, it's me. You can't fall asleep either, huh?
Hey, it's been a while. How have you been?
I've been okay. Life has been a grind as usual. Work, home, sleep, repeat. How have you been?
Yeah, pretty much the same. I get it.
Not much else to do. Work to pay the bills. How do you pass the time, other than trolling internet guys?
Oh, pretty much. I just work all the time.
That's no fun. I hope you have something fun that you do to break up the monotony of work and life in the mundane.
Yeah, I do. Do you remember me? It's been a while.
Oh, for sure, I remember you. How could I forget someone as sassy and feisty as you?
I don't know. I think I'm really nice.
Lol, nice in a very bitchy way.
I just got called out so fucking hard that's it. Mic drop. Brad got me. Brad, congratulations. You just described me in one sentence. I'm done. I'm done. Well, that was fun. And y'all, I think I'm done for the night. I just don't think I can do it anymore. I swear. I hope y'all had a good night. I hope you guys enjoyed some of the stuff that we were talking about. I hope you guys enjoyed some of the videos that I shared. I hope you guys enjoyed the conversation and the... Oh, hey, Backwoods Logan. I just saw you. Sorry about that. I hope you enjoyed the conversation with AI. I'm going to do an Am I the Asshole series. I plan on doing that. I don't know how. If it's going to be shorts or if it's going to be a video. But I'm going to do something with that because it seems interesting. And I'm kind of a bitch. So it'd be nice to see how I judge other people because it's kind of like a thing I do anyway. So why not like do it and then share it? Sounds like a plan. So I hope you guys have a good night. It is actually technically 2 minutes past my bedtime. What is under my fingernail? It was a sparkle. It's a big ass sparkle. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good night. Get some rest. I do have to work tomorrow. I'll be on off and on like in Discord and places like that. I'm gonna try to get a short recorded to post tomorrow so that I can kind of push that algorithm a little bit. Get back on it. I hope you guys had a good time. I appreciate you being here. Watch time, you know. You're gonna be seeing me do more live streams, whether it be gaming or talking or whatever, and posting videos. I don't really care about the notifications and how many I have per day. It doesn't really matter to me. I need watch time. So every single person who's here for any point of time that you are here, any video that you click on, any moment you spend, it is helping me hit that goal. So I truly appreciate you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I'm not stressing over hitting my watch time. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I'm still having fun in the meantime. Members, I'm going to try and do something special for you guys. You guys, if you have any suggestions on what you want me to do, let me know. Do you want personal messages? Do you want members only polls? Like, what kind of stuff do you guys want? Do you guys want early access? Shorts I can't really do that with, but videos I could potentially give you guys early access. I only get like 2 views on early access, so I figure it's just like, what's the point? You guys do have some exclusive videos that nobody else can see unless you're a member of the channel. That'll be in the description. All of the videos that I watched will be in the descriptions of all the things, and so join the Discord, hang out next time, see you guys around. I'm fucking tired. I get up at 3. I'm tired. Y'all have a great night. Thank you so much. I forgot to turn my music back on. I'm super sad now. Because it was really good. Hold on, I'm going to turn it up. See if we can find a cool one to go out on. Oh, this is kind of mysterious. It sounds like a duck. Alright, let's hear it. Okay, I really don't like that though. Nope. Ooh, that bass is kind of good. Okay, on that note, y'all, I'm out of here. Have a good night. Love you guys. Thank you so much. See you next time. Hit me up wherever. Talk to you soon. Goodbye. This song is fucking fire.